Hello beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Mawahib. Today's video I want to make Eco Cocoa candles with you guys. That was a bit of a mouthful, and this video was requested by one of my lovely subscribers, so thank you. I love when you guys request videos from me, and I know there has been a few requests as well, but again, I'm waiting for payday, you guys. From memory, I remember videoing this video for you guys about 2 years ago now, so it'll be a great refresher for those of you that are working with the wax. And I know there isn't much information about Eco Cocoa either, so I will make the candles with you guys today so you can see how the wax is working with me with different wicks as well. And I'll also do a burn test video for you guys, but it won't be in this video so I don't overwhelm you, and we can talk about the wax a little bit more later. But let's head over to the candle station so we can make the candles. I have my rapeseed and coconut wax burning there just to give you a bit of a background while we work on these candles. And I'm going to work with the 20 centiliter candle containers because I've actually run out of the 30 centiliters at the moment. I do apologize, and I'll try burn one of these candles till the end, wash them, and probably make another candle but off camera, and then I will probably burn test it with you guys. But for now we're going to stick to the 20 centiliter, and I'm also going to be using the Stabilo wicks and the TB wicks. Because the Stabilo worked really well with rapeseed and coconut wax, I'm wondering if it will actually have similar results in my Eco Cocoa. And I haven't tried TB wicks with my rapeseed and coconut, but I'm hoping it will give me a good results with Eco Cocoa as well. I have wicked all my candles. I'm going to use the same fragrance for all of them but different wicks. So the first two are Stabilo 8, Stabilo 12, and these two is TB8 and TB10. For quick maths, I've used my candle calculator. These are my measurements at the bottoms. I ignore the decimals, so I normally just round up. So 556 grams worth of wax and 44 grams worth of fragrance oil. So this is what I am going to be measuring. And the Eco Cocoa wax comes in palette form. So let's start measuring. I hope this is enough wax. 556 grams. Just enough wax. I still have a little bit more. I love when I see my waxes used up and empty instead of just sitting in my storage area. And I'm just going to pop this onto my double boiler, and then we can measure the fragrance oil. For my fragrance oil, I'm going to go for tonka and tobacco flower. It is a scent that I actually haven't made candles with in a little bit, so I'd love to burn it, especially around this time of year. Right, put my paper cup on, tear the scale. Just to give myself a reminder, I need 44 grams worth of wax. All measured. We'll keep that on the side. Hello guys, while my wax is melting, it's literally right next to me, I have a portable stove, which is literally my favorite when I'm making candles, because when my family are using the kitchen, I can just like use up the living room and the dinner table to just make some candles with you. Just to go through the Eco Cocoa a little bit, I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of my video, but there isn't that much information about it. The only information that I can see is on Livermore's website, and it basically gives you a bit of a background about Eco Cocoa, which is a container blend specifically developed for production of container candles. It is suitable for further blending with fragrances and oil soluble dye stuffs, and no animal testing has been carried out in its manufacture. Eco Cocoa blend is a 100% natural blend of predominantly coconut wax with natural performance additives to improve burn and scent throw. The wax does not contain any genetically modified ingredients, soy, palm or paraffin products. It is biodegradable and vegan friendly. Eco Container blend provides excellent hot and cold scent throw. It's a bright white color, which is an identifying characteristic of coconut wax. It gives you a smooth surface finish from a single pour with great glass adhesion, which we will test and see if it does, since I'm using see-through glasses today. And the wax can take up to 12% of fragrance oil. Recommend melting the wax to around 70 degrees Celsius and pouring at approximately 60 degrees Celsius. Probably gonna have to pour my fragrance oil at a hotter temperature if the pouring is at 60 degrees. So I'm probably gonna have to, I think I will try to, you guys, I don't know about pouring my fragrance at like 68 degrees of coconut wax. I don't know if that will actually work in my favor. and then wait for it until it gets to 60 degrees, because that's a quite high temperature to pour into my candle jars. With rapeseed and coconut, I waited until 40 degrees, but I did, to be fair, I did pour my fragrances out around 60 degrees, the same as I did with Curaçao. But with my essential oil candles, I poured a lot cooler. Well, we'll have to give it a go, I guess. This is part of testing. I'm actually going to follow the instructions just to give you guys an idea of how it works with the instructions given on the Live Mo's website. It doesn't tell me when I should be pouring my fragrance, but it does tell me when I should pour into my candle containers. So I'm probably going to be pouring my fragrance at 65 degrees. I'll try probably 63 degrees. By the time I mix in 2 minutes, I'll probably be around 60 or probably 58 degrees by the time I pour into my candle jar. But yeah, we'll have a look, and I hope this little information helped with you guys. Again, I will be making a burn test video for you. I know there isn't much information about this wax online, so I'll try and make it as informative as possible and give you as much detail as I can in terms of hot throw, cold throw, glass adhesion, how the wax is pretty easy to work with, as you guys can see. I love pellet form types of waxes. It's very easy to use, very easy to measure. It's not messy in comparison to block waxes where you genuinely have to cut through the wax with a knife. But I love pellet form waxes. It just works a lot easier for me. But rapeseed and coconut, you guys, quite love testing this wax. It honestly, I fell in love with it as I was filming it for you guys. I was like, oh my god, I love this wax, especially with essential oils. I'm literally burning the essential oil candles in my bedroom right now, which is so beautiful. And oh, I need to buy another batch, but we gotta wait for payday. I have taken my wax off the stove. I'm at 67 degrees. I'll wait until I'm 65 and then I'll pour my fragrance in. I'm at 65 degrees. Get my lovely fragrance. Sorry guys, my camera literally fully cut me off, but I'm literally mixing for 2 minutes after I have poured my fragrance in. I think I've got about 30 seconds to go, and then we'll pour into our candle jars. I am now ready to pour into my candle jars. It literally smells so good inside the candle jug. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day and my candles are ready. Trim the wicks and show you guys the results. I may need to give these candles a bit of a heat gun because the wax has pulled away from the wick here, so I just want to melt it. And as you guys can see, I've got cracks at the top of my candle, a little bit similar as rapeseed and coconut, and this is the glass adhesion. To be honest, the glass adhesion doesn't bother me, but I just want to fix the top, so I definitely think it needs a heat gun. Let me show you guys the other one. This is the one that I accidentally spilled, but the top is definitely a lot better than this one. Looks really nice and glossy. Again, I think I just want to give it a bit of a heat gun. The wax has pulled away from the wick, so I just want to melt that. This is Stabilo 12. Again, I need to give it a bit of a heat gun, but it's a very glossy finish. And as for the last one, I do have a big crack going right in the middle. Well, this is it for today's video, you guys. I hope I gave you a bit of an insight of how the wax worked with me, and it was a pretty easy wax to work with. I'm looking forward for you to see the hot throw, where I will understand how the wax actually burns a little bit better, and also the cold throw and the glass adhesion and all the information that we really love to see in our candle. But I'm gonna close out today's video right here and say, please make sure that you click on that subscribe button down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below on what videos you'd like to see from me in the future, and please don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every time I post a new video. Have a lovely weekend, a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.